Being stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh? Monsieur Sparrowson, be a dear and help me restrain the Viridian killer. This guy? He's the Viridian killer? He looks more like Judge Romulus to me. Well, you would be right about that too. Wow! So he's two scumbags in one. All right then. But what should I do now? Is that a gunshot? It was nearby too. So the fire was right. Violence really isn't all inevitable. We haven't reached that stage yet, madam. I can't afford to take chances, not now. Piero, march the crowd towards Palais Royale, construct the barricade. Yes, madam. Fontaine, Falcon, we're going to find the source of this disturbance. It came from here, Inspector. Hurry, hurry. I'm moving as fast as these old legs will. Mon Dieu, a body. This woman must have been the target of a gunshot we just heard, but I don't see a shooter. I think the gunshot came from over here. Inspector! Falcon, well, I should have known that the Viridian killer would have part in this. Inspector, I'm not. What do we have here? A filthy cop and a dead girl. Madam, thank goodness you're here. I saw the whole thing. This poor innocent mademoiselle was approaching the police line with her hands in the air, when all of a sudden this brute of a police inspector yelled, "Get back, you filthy rebel!" He drew his gun and shot the bird point blank through her heart. What is this nonsense? What are you prattling on about, Freya? Thank you for your input, Remus. It hardly surprises me that a member of the police would be the one to cast the first stone. Well, I think we're all being a little rash. Let's just take a breath and examine the situation then. Wait a moment. You wear an eye patch. You have the one-eye inspector. How observant. Tell me, were you the policeman who killed the rat at Les Halls too? Les Halls? What are you talking about? Two incidents of one-eyed policeman gunning down an innocent victim. There's no way that this is a coincidence. What we have here is a filthy, corrupt individual who takes pleasure in oppressing the common citizen. Am I right, Inspector? I really shouldn't be surprised that a stupid rebel who makes stupid assumptions and comes to stupid conclusions. But open your damn eyes, mademoiselle. I am not the assailant here. Don't call me mademoiselle, or stupid for that matter. You're guilty as plain to see. Given the circumstance, I ought to judge and execute you right here and now. Falcon, don't just stand there gawking. Vouch for me. Yeah, this was a total setup. Mademoiselle, I know this man. His name is Inspector Voltaire. He's ruthlessly law-biting, so much so that I can't envision him shooting a man without just cause. Oh, shut up, Falcon. I'm done with your idealism. I listened to you. I took your words to heart about avoiding violence, and now a girl is dead. Well, I'm done taking chances. Remus, help me escort this invalid to Pierre's barricade. I'll decide his fate there. With pleasure, mademoiselle. Or madame. Come along, Inspector. Fontaine, Falcon, deal with the corpse. Meet us at the barricade when you're done. There's no way this was work for the police. You know what, Falcon? I think you might be right. An isolated gunshot this far from the police line? It doesn't make any sense at all. But that's rebellions for you. They're messy affairs. Sometimes innocents get caught in the crossfire and there's no reason for it. Well, there's no use, darling. Help me get the corpse off the street. Well, not yet. I want to examine the body first. Examine the body? We agreed that this wasn't the work of Inspector Voltaire, right? That there might be some clues on the corpse that could point to what happened. An impromptu coroner's examination, huh? Fine. You have 2 minutes. After that, we're heading to the barricade whether you're done here or not. Okay. Okay, we gotta get this done fast. This is the bullet wound, right? What can you tell about it, Fontaine? Well, it looks like a bullet from a fairly straight angle of entry through the mademoiselle's back. The shooter's probably standing right behind the victim. Well, what's the bullet size? Do you know its caliber? Well, let me guess. You're hoping that the caliber of the bullet is different from the caliber in the inspector's gun? That would conveniently get the one-eyed police officer off the hook, wouldn't it? But I'm afraid I can't help you. I couldn't possibly know a bullet's caliber without having a good look at the bullet itself. As you can plainly see, the bullet is in 3 centimeters deep flesh. So, you need to see the bullet itself. Aha! Help me retrieve the bullet, Fontaine. Retrieve? You mean dig it out? Well, I assume you have a little bit more experience in this area than I do. Well, you're not wrong there. Fine, this won't take a moment. Here you go. One used bullet. It looks like a standard lead rifle or pistol ball, but I'm afraid I can't tell you its caliber. Why is that? The bullet fragmented upon impact, monsieur. I gathered all the pieces, but I can't assess its diameter without any accuracy. Still, I would guess that it was 13 to 17 millimeters. Sorry, I can't be more specific. Well, that's an enormous help. Thank you, monsieur. Fragmented bullet has been added to your evidence folder. Well, what's this mark? It almost looks like a handprint made in blood. Probably the mademoiselle's. Well, I don't think so. The handprints of the left hand on the girl's left shoulder. There's no way a person could comfortably reach that spot in their own back. Well, I suppose so, but if the handprint doesn't belong to the girl, then who does it belong to? Well, the murderer has to be. The question on my mind is, why is the handprint made in blood? Did the murderer sully their hands on the girl's gunshot wound, or were they injured prior to the shooting? There's so much to uncover here, and no time for a thorough investigation. Bloody handprint has been added to your evidence folder. Everyone's been so fixated on who did this that nobody stopped to even ask who this girl was. Well, I don't know, monsieur. Given her clothes, she's probably just another working girl. Just another? I didn't mean to sound good, but it's true. This is one mademoiselle among the 1,000 who lived in Paris. Who was she? Where did she work? Will her family miss her? I don't know, but in the long run, I don't think anybody will care. Well, I see. I can't afford not to. I don't know who this mademoiselle was, but I'm going to use it to the justice brought for her death. Jesus! You can't speak at all! Well, it's a long shot. Maybe this girl is faking her injury. For the sake of thoroughness, I really ought to check for a pulse. Right. No, nothing. Oh, come on. Is there nothing else?
I think that's it, Noodle. I think you're reaching the end of your limits.
Well, I'm done here. Very good. Let's move this body off the street, then we must hurry to the Palace Royale. Rest in peace, mademoiselle. I'll see to it that justice is done.
Heh, everything is going as planned. The madame's probably fuming right now. She'll attack the Palace Royale and Prime Minister will flee and then...
Oh, excuse me, monsieur.
What do you want? I'm busy. Don't you recognize me, monsieur? I know that my disguises are a little more complex than yours, but I assume you would recognize Prince Juan when you saw him.
You're Prince Juan.
Indeed, and you're Judge Romulus, the corrupt wolf. I know what you did. You tried to assassinate the king, you shot the Croque Monsieur, and just moments ago I saw you murder a maiden at the Palace de la Concorde. You're truly a vile individual, aren't you? Yeah. As if you ever need proof of that stuff. I'm out of here. I also know that you're one half of the Viridian killer. On any other day, I would gut you where you stand, Fox, but as it happened, I'm a little busy today. Oh, the Viridian killer is too busy to kill me. Is that the truth? Or is it that bullet wound of yours starting to affect your prowess? You must have lost an awful lot of blood.
What do I do? What do I do? Oh, hello, Monsieur Volpes.
Ah, Monsieur Sparrowson, perfect timing.
Who now?
Oh, you're that fledgling. I guess this is what they call being stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh? Monsieur Sparrowson, be a dear and help me restrain the Viridian killer.
This guy? He's the Viridian killer? He looks more like Judge Romulus to me.
Well, you would be right about that too.
Wow, so he's two scumbags in one. All right then.
Ow! Mind the wound.
Quit your whining, Your Honor.
Very nice takedown, Monsieur Sparrowson. You may want to check his pockets for weapons. He is something of a notorious killer after all.
Well, of course, let's see what we got here. Aha! There we are.
A pistol. Probably the one used to kill the maiden, I suspect. What else can you find, Monsieur Sparrowson?
This, an eye patch? Weird. What would this wolf want with an eye patch?
Oh no, this is bad. This is very bad indeed.
Well, I don't get it. What's wrong with an eye patch?
There's no time to explain. Mousy!
Where the fuck did he come from?
He's just like hiding in his coat.
What is it, Monsieur Phobos? What is it?
Take this eye patch to JJ Falcon. If my fears are correct, he'll be somewhere around the Palace Royale right now. Tell him that this belongs to Romulus' brother. Hurry now!
Right away, Monsieur Phobos. Right away.
I must go, too. I need to find the other half of the Viridian Killer Sparrow before something terrible happens.
Wait, Monsieur Phobos, what am I supposed to do with this guy?
You have his gun, don't you? March that wolf to the nearest police station and collect your reward for capturing Judge Romulus.
Whoa, what a strange day!
Outside the Palais Royale, the rebels have constructed a makeshift barricade out of furniture, branches, rocks, and anything else they can find. From behind the wall, the rebels taunt the police and royal guards with chants.
I'm grown a patient pig. Confess your crimes.
I have nothing to confess, you filthy rebels. You and all your rebel friends, however, should confess to 1,000 counts of treason and public disorder. I will see each and every one of you hanged for your flagrant disregard of the law.
Your stubborn attitude is disgusting. A few days ago, you were seen in Les Halls. Witness saw you murder a beggar in cold blood. Today, at first, testified to seeing you murder a girl again, completely unprovoked. I don't know why you continue to plead your innocence. But it doesn't matter. I don't need a confession to know that you're a killer.
Madame Burgo, stop. The inspector didn't shoot that mademoiselle.
Keep your big clothes, Falcon. I'm done listening to your suggestions. This policeman is as guilty as every other monster in our decrepit justice system. It's my duty to execute him.
Madame Falcon is a... Fontaine, Jesus.
Yeah, that's a fucking throwback.
Falcon has uncovered some pretty convincing evidence. I would recommend you hear him out. Please, just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes and I can convince you of this inspector's innocence.
5 minutes is precious little time. Precious time like this. I can't afford it.
Well, what if you're wrong? Are you willing to see another dead innocent? Thank you, mademoiselle.
Having my life saved by the Viridian Killer, how humiliating.
Quiet, pig. Your life is bound until I say otherwise.
Okay, so, first of all, let's recap on what Friar Demremius had to say. Wait, where's the friar? He's a key witness to this crime.
He scampered as soon as he dropped the inspector off. He said he had some business to attend to.
Business?
Man, oh man, those barricades are looking pretty scary. But I mustn't fear, for I'm a brave duck. I'm the great Officer Beak, handsome, intelligent, strong, truly a fearless hero who will be remembered for...
Hello, officer.
Ah, you scared me, Monsieur. Monk?
Friar, actually. Friar Remus. Listen, officer, I have some great importance to tell you. I was just passing by the rebel camp, and I overheard a conversation.
Ow, this sounds good. Do go on.
They say they were going to launch an assault very soon, and when they do, they're going to rain hellfire on the palace.
Oh no, it's just as I feared. What do we do?
It's a simple, officer. As soon as you hear the first gunshot, you need to retaliate. Hit them with everything you've got, every cannon, every rifle, every piece of artillery. Don't leave a single piece of the barricade remaining. That's the only way you can be sure to survive.
Total annihilation. I like it. But I'm confused. Aren't you a Christian?
Yes, so what?
Well, I don't know. It's just that your idea doesn't seem very Christian-y.
Ah, I see. You think this is a moral issue? Let me tell you a secret, my dearest duck friend. There is no God, no overarching morality in a higher plane, no heaven to save the righteous or hell to punish the sinners. There is only you, your artillery, and 10,000 rebels who want to dine on Peking duck tonight, understand?
That's an awful lot to take in.
Then let me simplify. It's you or them.
It's me or them?
Oh no.
Forget about the fire, Falcon. We'll remember what he had to say. Present your case based on what you can recall.
Well, okay, I will.
But you may want to wipe that mousy off your shoulder first.
Sorry, wait, what? Oh, it's you, Mousy.
Mr. Falcon, special delivery from Ren of Opus.
Thank you, Mousy. What is this?
It's an eye patch that was found in Remus's brother's clothing.
Remus's brothers? This is an eye patch belonging to Judge Romulus? That's interesting. Where's Romulus?
There's no time, Monsieur. Just take it.
Eye patch has been added to your evidence folder.
I have to run, Monsieur, but you have to do your best. Monsieur Lopez and Sparrowson believe in you.
Sparrowson? You see Sparrowson? How is he?
There's no time, Monsieur. Good luck.
Jesus. Carl, are you getting sick? Well, yeah. I'm sorry. I got kind of a bit of a congestion. Oh, that's alright, I guess. Are you quite done, Falcon? Oh.
Are you quite done, Falcon?
Well, very much so. Let's begin this trial. Okay, so let's remember what the friar said. The mademoiselle was approaching the police line with his hands in the air when police specifically get back to the rebel and drew his gun and shot the bird point blank through the chest. Friar Remulus claimed that the girl was shooting point blank in the chest. Aha! However, the girl was clearly shot in the back.
I know. I remember seeing the bullet wound for myself.
Well, isn't that quite a glaring inaccuracy for the wolf's testimony?
It's an inaccuracy, but it's an irrelevant inaccuracy. Does it really matter if the girl was shot in the front or the back? Either way, a girl died at this pig's hands.
Yeah. Well, actually, it does matter. If the girl was shot from the front, then this might indicate a police confrontation turned ugly. But if she was shot from the back, then what? It's going to indicate that someone targeted and assassinated her before she could even react.
That doesn't paint the inspector in a particularly flattering light, Falcon.
Mademoiselle, you're missing the point. A shot in the back breaks the current established narrative. The girl was targeted and murdered in a stealthy professional attack. Therefore, this was not an ordinary police investigation. Or confrontation.
You've made an assumption, Falcon. You've assumed that just because the girl was shot in the back, she must have been stealthily killed. There are other possibilities. Perhaps the girl was scared about the police started running away and she was shot in the back and she fled.
The scenario is impossible. If the girl were running away, then she would have at least been a couple of steps away from the killer at the time of the shooting, right?
Right.
But I know that the killer was standing right behind the victim. They were less than 1 meter apart when the gun was fired.
They were standing that close? How could you possibly know that, Falcon?
Aha! Well, take a look at this. This proves that the two were less than 1 meter apart.
No, it doesn't, Falcon. This is completely unrelated.
Uh-oh, Madame Vermont scowls.
Stop wasting my time. I tell you, I believe that the girl and the murderer were close at the time of the shooting.
Shit. Oh. Handprint. We saw the bloody handprint on the girl's shoulder. What do you make of that, madame?
Well, I'm assuming that the anti-blade stain would belong to the victim. A mark made with the girl's dying breath, perhaps.
No, it was the print on the left hand of the girl's left shoulder near her upper back. The angle and positioning of the print indicated that it could only have been caused by another person. That's why I'm so certain that the killer was right behind the girl at the time of the attack.
I see. That's quite a theory. But Falcon, you left an important question unanswered. Why was the handprint bloody? The print was made with the victim's blood, yes, so it can't possibly have been made prior to the shooting. The killer must have wiped his hands on the girl's clothing after she already died. And if that's the case, then my suggested scenario is still possible. The girl may have been running from the police when she was shot.
No, that's... I'm still trying to work out the details, but I know that the print was made prior to the shooting. Maybe the shooter was injured, and his hand was already covered in blood.
Tisk, you talk big about breaking the established narrative, and now you present me with that baseless drivel. Well, where do we go from here? How does this handprint nonsense really affect the situation?
Hey.
Did you find something funny about this situation, Inspector?
I do. This whole trial is patently absurd. It's an animal court, though, through and through. But there was something particularly funny about that last exchange. You were both so focused on when and how this handprint was made that you missed a larger issue. I don't have a left hand, you idiots! I couldn't have possibly left that mark.
Oh, right, of course. Well, madame, what do you say to that?
Maybe. The handprint came from an accomplice. Or maybe it had nothing to do with the incident, or...
It feels good to see something else yeah, serves it right if I could ever read this correctly. Yeah, come on, man. I know you're sick, but let's get it out there. It feels good to see someone else is speculating wildly for a change.
Okay, fine. I don't have a solid explanation. I must concede that it is possible, maybe even likely, that the person who left that mark was the murderer. Therefore, as such, it pains me to say it, I must concede that the inspector probably did not shoot the girl.
So that's it. The inspector's off the hook.
No, there's still the matter of the incident at Liz Hall's.
What incident? Oh. Yeah, that's me, Carl. Well, sorry.
What incident is this? I know nothing about it.
Ha! As if you don't know, a bigger rat was shot and killed in Les Halls a few days ago. The attacker was described as a scowling police officer who wore an eye patch. Sound familiar to you? Go on, Falcon. Explain the peg out of this one.
Well, until 5 minutes ago, I was at a loss, but I was recently presented with a piece of evidence that makes the answer all too clear. This was a false flag operation.
False flag? Explain yourself, Falcon.
Aha! Madam, what do you know about Romulus's twin brother, the man known as Romulus?
Well, not much. Only that he was forced to flee the country by our oppressive government around a month ago.
Well, that's half truth, madam. You see, it's correct that Romulus is being hunted by the police, but I've heard the suspect of the wolf was lurking in Paris itself, although I never managed to find definitive proof of this. Anyway, it turns out that my suspicion was well-founded. He was recently apprehended, I think.
You think?
Well, I don't know the details, but it doesn't matter. What's important is that a reliable friend found this on Romulus's person just moments ago.
An eye patch?
Romulus has perfect vision. Why would he need something like this? There's only one plausible explanation. If it's part of a disguise, something to conceal his identity and make him appear as something else.
A disguise? You're saying that Romulus shot the beggar rat just to frame this police inspector?
Well, exactly, madam. It's no coincidence that Fred Romulus happened to find the very same inspector just as another murder occurred today.
So, Remus was in on it too. Two wolves working together to make this policeman look like a murderer. But, why? Why would they do that?
To rile you up, madam. To make you lust for violence. And if your actions today are anything to go by, I would say that they succeeded.
Damn, I've been so stupid. How to let myself get so up and misled by a couple of wolves? This trial is over. Go, Inspector. You're free.
Well, it's about time.
You'll let them walk, madam? Of course. It would be criminal to confine an innocent man any longer than necessary, even if the man is a bitter, stubborn pig.
Falcon.
Yes.
I don't understand you. You're stupid, you're reckless, but you fought a beacon talent for my freedom. I'm starting to suspect that you really aren't the Viridian killer after all.
Well, since it took a long time to pass that fact through your thick skull. Inspector, if you're really still hunting for that villain, maybe you should speak to Reina Volpes when all this is over, I mean. I hear he's been doing some research onto the Viridian killer. Maybe he knows something.
Maybe I will. Madam, it appears that your gang of rebel filth isn't intent on assaulting the palace anytime soon. I relayed that information to the artillerymen. Maybe we can keep a peaceful standoff going until this blows over.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
After all of you, stay out of trouble.
So, what happens now, madam?
We're going to continue our protest, peacefully. We're going to stand here chanting and shouting until the Prime Minister and the King both step down out of sheer humiliation. It might take days, weeks, but if we manage to change this country without one more person being harmed, then... Well, look who returned.
Madam, I just saw the police inspector strolling out of here unharmed. Why did you let him go?
That's simple, Remus. We all had a discussion.
Oh!
Yeah! And we came to the conclusion that I've been misled by a couple of wolves.
Oh?
How many lives have you fed me, Friar? Just how much damage have you done to further your own goals? Did you help your brother kill the beggar rat in Les Halls? Did you watch the girl die at the Palais de la Cordon? Now that I think about it, even the Croque Monsieur's death was surrounded by details that made little sense. I don't know what to think anymore.
You know, the guy's a scumbag, at least, madam. I say shoot him. Pierre was right. We won't judge you for killing this man, madam.
It's the least I deserve for my sins. Go ahead, madam. What are you waiting for? Pull the trigger. Do it.
Falcon, you're proving yourself as having clear judgment. What do you say?
Yeah, we shouldn't kill him. We should just let him live. Well, right. I absolutely agree.
I said we shoot him in the fucking face.
Yeah, but if we shoot him in the face, then the first shot fired, they're gonna have the artillery rounds going.
Oh yeah, no, let him live.
Madam, you know the right thing to do. Show us what kind of a leader you wish to be.
You're right. I say that this will be a bloodless revolution, and I can't make any exceptions, not even for a monster like this wolf.
Wow, this is amazing, completely unprecedented. You've buckled all my expectations, avoided every temptation, and opted for an option that shouldn't even exist. Well done, madam. Well done, Falcon. You've demonstrated the power of pacifism in its purest form. But unfortunately for both of you, I'm no pacifist.
Oh shit! Everyone, get down!
Suicide?
Shot himself in the head? What a loony! Hardly surprising that the wolf would be too cowardly to face a real punishment. Well, this isn't right.
It's not the solution I wanted either, Falcon, but I can't see how more the fire's death.
No, not what I meant. I meant that it doesn't make sense for him to kill himself so abruptly. And that comment of his, it was almost like, I think we need to get out of here, all of us, right now.
Falcon, what are you talking about?
Ah, that was a gunshot. Really close, too. I can't afford to hesitate. It's me or them. Officer, hold your fire. No way. I can't afford to take chances. It's me or them. It's me or them. Fire every cannon. Oh, shit. But we did everything right.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Oh. This isn't good.
Can anyone hear me? Pierre? Fontaine? Hello? Anyone?
I'm here, madam.
Falcon? Heh, of all the people, I think I made a mistake, Falcon. Where did I go wrong? When was it I lost my temper over seeing that dead girl? Or was it earlier when I shot that prosecutor? Or was it earlier still when I first listened to that monstrous friar in the first place? I made a lot of mistakes.
We've all made mistakes, madam.
Most people's mistakes don't spark bloody revolutions.
Well, can't you move, madam?
I don't think so.
Well, give me a minute. I think I can clear off some of this rubble. Oh shit, it's a new day. Fuck. All we got is question marks. Dear Monsieur Volpes, I am writing to you from the Diamu Railway Express. Oh, is this you, Lily?
Maybe. I'm writing to you from the DMU Railway Express. Modern technology is truly amazing. I decided to take your advice and have gone on vacation until things settle down. The king fleeing to Britain, the Second Republic taking over, it's all crazy stuff. Anyway, before I left, you asked if I knew what happened to Falcon. Well, I got my hands on a copy of official police report, and it says that Falcon died during the attack on the barricade. But it also says that the police didn't find a body, same as Lenny Bermond. Weird, huh? Rumor has it that he probably blown away by cannon fire, but that doesn't sound right to me. The Falcon I knew was tough and intuitive. I think he found a way to escape and survive. So, in my opinion, he's still out there. It's possible, isn't it? Anyway, I should wrap up this letter because I'm about to reach my stop. Vienna. Like the sausages. I'll let you know how Mademoiselle Senior parents are doing. Maybe you should come pay me a visit sometime. Send my regards to Mousy. Yours sincerely, Sparrowson. P.S. I see a person selling Miller Humstrel. What is it? P.P.S. Delicious, that's what. Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Well, I have to say that this game was badass.
Yeah. Despite all the reading, and I'm fairly certain your voice is very tired, Noodle. Yeah, it is. But overall, I thought it had a very great story. All right, well, why don't we go one at a time, and we can talk about it. I will last. Lily, would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure. I always like going first.
Okay, when you're all done, we'll get Carl's perspective, and then we'll do my own.
Yeah, sounds great. Okay, so, okay, first off, I was a little hesitant to play a bird again.
Right.
But, as it turns out, Sparrowson was pretty badass. I really appreciate the fact that I got to play him, even if Falcon was actually the main person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he had a lot of character, And I still like his little hands. They make me laugh.
So overall, what did you think about the gameplay?
Well, I thought the gameplay was pretty good. It did upset me though that we didn't really get all the evidence for everything, but I think overall it turned out fine.
And the story kind of ending the way it did.
I'm not really disappointed. Oh look, we reached the end of Route C. Fraginite.
Yeah, Route C. Okay, great.
Okay, but overall I thought it was pretty good. I liked the dialogue. I thought that was awesome. And there were a lot of characters, but I never felt like it was an overwhelming amount of characters. Like, I felt like it was a reasonable amount of characters to keep track of. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
I guess that's it. That's all I got right now.
Okay. Carl, what'd you think?
Well, at first I was really excited about playing this game, and now I'm a little sad that it's over. But you know, I think Lily hit all the main points. The dialogue was funny. All the puns were great. The art was really, really well done. I'm not used to playing, you know, like a smart lawyer type. So it was nice that, you know, I felt clever at a lot of points, even though, you know, we really didn't do all that much. But I guess that's it. I hope everybody enjoyed this.
Yeah, me too. All right, so lastly, I guess I'm gonna have to go with all their points. I thought the art style was great. I thought the conversations were good. I too was a little upset that we didn't get all the stuff, but I think that it was a good length for the kind of game that it was, and I thought it was actually very original. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I thought that. All right, so I guess that's it. So thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. We are done with Aviary Attorney finally, and yeah, I guess we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Yeah, whenever that is.
What? You got my cell phone. Just call me. Call me when you're ready.
All right, I will. All right, so say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Peace out, everybody.